Hey folks, so today instead of a writing tip, I thought because I have a special guest over at my apartment who's refusing to come on the camera because she's like that, I would do a champagne review. This is a non-vintage out of Epernay, which is the primary town for champagne production. There's a number of wonderful houses out there. According to Google here, Avenue de Champagne is present, obviously. And like I said, a number of large houses, including, I would suppose, Perrier-Jouët and other producers. I'm not really familiar with the overall area because champagne is more of a special treat for me. This does fit in with our luxury lifestyle blogging bit though, because first of all, it's champagne. And when I say that, I mean it's actual champagne, not Method Traditionnel or sparkling wine from California, which nothing against, but to be fair about it, she wanted champagne. I've got a new release coming out May 3rd, so we figured, let's do this. Today's selection is Launois, and it's their Cuvée Reserve Brut. So it's, unfortunately, as I mentioned in my last sparkling wine or champagne review, I don't have a glass yet. I will remedy that soon, but here we go. Let's go ahead and crack this open real quick. Let's see what it tastes like. I'm expecting some dryness to it, obviously. Little yeast, little nice bubbles. I'm expecting a little bit of fruit, personally, so just to set your expectations up with that, that's kind of my headspace right now. But we just had hors d'oeuvres. I took some French bread and coated that with sun-dried tomatoes out of Spain, and then another slice with some smoked trout, and then a couple of strawberries. It's just for a little snack to get us through to the afternoon before I go smoke a cigar. Since she's here, I'm not really doing a whole lot of massive work right now, and everything else is automated. But you don't really care about my writing career if you're in for this video, so let's pour the juice. Again, to do it proper, you tell. Remember, the fine point about pouring champagne, I should step back. The fine point about pouring champagne or opening it is that ideally the way you do it is towel goes on the bottom and you simply twist the bottom. And that is the best I've done in a number of years. So let's go ahead and pour the juice. That nose smells really fragrant, by the way. I'm loving it. Loving it. As I mentioned earlier, the best way to keep from spilling champagne in your traditional champagne flute or the flat cup is to pour a little bit in there, give it a second, tip your glass to the side, and there you go. But we're just doing a tasting. So let's give us a swirl. You probably can't see me swirling off camera, but I'm swirling. Do it here. There you go. It's got a nice gold color. It's almost kind of, well, actually pretty gold, honestly, against the white background of my horrible table. Nice miniature bubbles. Now when you look at it this way, with the sun coming in, it's a little grassier, but it's still pretty nice. My nose is a little off right now, but it smells like champagne. But the taste, it's a little minerally. The spice from the fish earlier is coming in, and it's actually balancing up pretty well. But right now, main concentration of very effervescent bubbles in the mouth, very little limestone, little chalk, little glowing hair. Thank you, horrible shampoo and conditioner. But overall, a very lovely champagne, but it's a light-bodied one. It's got some mediumness to it, and I figure after a few minutes of it being open and chilled properly, that it will eventually lighten up a little more. but I'm not really familiar with that since it's been a long time since I've made a study of champagne. As we do more luxury style videos, we'll dig into different champagnes, we'll start digging into different regions and houses of the territory, we'll get into some Cremant, which is a very inexpensive, but oftentimes very, not necessarily comparable beverage to champagne, but certainly one worth checking out. Anyway, this is Sasha, and if you're picking this up on the YouTube channel, you like the videos, like, subscribe, share, and until next time, remember, take the good life and make it your life. Cheers.